Hello, hello, hello once again. Football fans, are you ready for some football? Welcome to another primetime edition of Pro Football Chat. I am your host, Freddie Football, that local resident pigskin prophet. Thank you for joining us again for another primetime edition of Pro Football Chat. And today we're going to go through all the teams, all the picks, through all the rounds. We're not necessarily going to go through all the rounds, but I'm going to go through all the teams and share with you how many picks they have and in what rounds. And after that, we're going to talk a little bit of USFL football, the spring football that's coming up. Okay, let's start off. First and foremost, thank you for watching. Once again, if you have been watching already, I thank you very much. Much love to you. If this is your first time, please hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions or if you have anything you'd like to add, you put it in the comment section below. And I thank you very much. All right. Now, we know that the NFL draft is in about a week and a half on April 28th through the 30th. It's going to be held in Cleveland, Ohio. Start at 7:30. The first night on the 28th is going to be round one. The second night on the 29th is going to be rounds 2 through 3. And the April 30th will conclude the NFL draft with rounds 4 through 7. So we're going to take a look at all the teams and how many, from A to Z, or how many picks they have in the draft and where they are. The Arizona Cardinals, they have 8 picks in the draft. Round 1, they pick at number 23. Round 2, number 55. Round 3, 87. They have 2 picks in round 6 at 201 and 215. And in round 7, they have 3 picks. I believe they're compensatory picks. Number 244, 256, and 257. The Atlanta Falcons, they have 9 picks. Round 1 at number 8. Round 2, number 43 and 58. Round 3, they pick at number 74 and number 82. Round 5, 151. Round 6, 190 and 213. And instead of making it boring, let's just go through. I'm going to go through most of the teams, and some of their picks I'll read, and some of them I'll just read to you how many picks they have in the draft. The Baltimore Ravens, they have 10 picks, round 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The Buffalo Bills, they have 8 picks in rounds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Carolina Panthers, they have 6 picks in round 1 at number 6. They have picks in round 4, 5, 6, and 7. The Chicago Bears, they have 6 picks in round 2, round 3, round 5, and round 6. The Cincinnati Bengals, runner-up in the Super Bowl, they have 8 picks in rounds 1 at number 31. They have their other picks in rounds 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Cleveland Browns, they have 7 picks. The Dallas Cowboys, they have 9 picks overall in the draft. The Denver Broncos, they have 8 picks. The Detroit Lions, they have 9 picks. The Green Bay Packers, they have 11 picks. The Houston Texans, they have 11 picks in round 1 at number 3 at number 13. Round 2, their picks in number 37. And round 3, they pick at number 68, number 80. Round 4, they have 2 picks at 107 and 108. And round 6, they have 3 picks at 183, 205, 207. And in round 7, they have the 245th pick in the draft. The Indianapolis Colts, they have 7 picks. The Jacksonville Jaguars, they have 12 picks. Kansas City Chiefs, 12 picks. Las Vegas Raiders, they have 5 picks. The Los Angeles Chargers, they have 10 picks. The LA Super Bowl champion LA Rams, they have 8 picks in the draft. The Miami Dolphins, 4 picks. The Minnesota Vikings, 8 picks. The New England Patriots, 8 picks. The New Orleans Saints, 7 picks. Round 1, they pick at number 16 that they acquire from the Eagles. They pick at number 19. In round 2, the Saints pick at number 49. Round 3, they pick at number 98. Round 4, they pick number 120. Round 5, they pick at 161. Round 6, they pick at 194. from the Colts through the Eagles, the New York Giants, they have 9 picks in the draft. The New York Jets, likewise, 9 picks. Philadelphia Eagles, they have 11 picks. The Pittsburgh Steelers have 7 picks. San Francisco 49ers, they have 9 picks. The Seattle Seahawks, they have 8 picks. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they have 6 picks. They have Tom Brady coming back as their quarterback. They have their first round pick is at number 27. Tampa, the number 2 pick is at number 60. The number 3 pick, number 91. The number 4 pick at 133. The number 7 pick at 248 and number 261. Tennessee Titans, they have 7 picks. And follow that up with the Washington Commanders. They have 6 picks in the draft. The NFL draft, once again, April 28th through the 30th. Cleveland, Ohio, start at 7:30. All right. Now, the USFL, they start tonight. They start the new season tonight, the new spring league comprised of 8 teams. The New Jersey Generals, Birmingham Stallions, Houston Gamblers, Michigan Panthers, Philadelphia Stars, New Orleans Breakers, Tampa Bay Bandits, and the Pittsburgh Maulers. So it's an 8-team league. I believe there will be 42 games played during the season. I think the championship game will be played, I want to say June 3rd or July 3rd, one of those two. They'll have their playoffs a couple weeks in advance before that. But tonight's premier game will be the New Jersey Generals against the Birmingham Stallions. That's played tonight on Fox, NBC, Peacock, or Fubo TV. The game start tonight is at 7:30 p.m. And what's wonderful is if you buy a ticket and go to one of these games, it's only $10 for an adult. If you accompany 3 children, they can get in free. So I think that's a pretty good deal. So I think a lot of these tickets will be selling out rather quickly this spring for spring football. So I look forward to it. New Jersey Generals head coach is Mike Riley. Birmingham Stallions head coach Skip Holtz, the son of legendary college football coach Lou Holtz, who of course coached at Louisville and Notre Dame. So look forward to these games. Tomorrow, Sunday, April 17th, the Houston Gamblers will be at the Michigan Panthers. That'll be at 12 noon on NBC/Peacock. The Philadelphia Stars, they'll be playing the New Orleans Breakers at 4 p.m. That's on USA or Fubo TV. And the Tampa Bay Bandits will play at the Pittsburgh Maulers. Didn't quite get the time for that. It'll be on FS1 or Fubo TV. Now, what's interesting about the USFL from the NFL is they have some different rules, and I think they're kind of different, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, here's one of the USFL rules. After scoring a touchdown, a USFL team can choose to kick an extra point with the line of scrimmage at the 15 or try for a 2-point conversion with the line of scrimmage at the 2. After scoring a touchdown, a USFL team can choose to kick an extra point with the line of scrimmage at the 15-yard line, or they could try for a 2-point conversion with the line of scrimmage at the 2, from the 2-yard line. Third option, the scoring team can spot the football at the 10-yard line after the touchdown and try to reach the end zone from there for 3 points. So if they want 2-point conversion, they line up at the 2-yard line. If they want a 3-point conversion, they line up at the 10-yard line. That means a team with a 9-point lead could be tied by its opponent in a single possession. So if a team is down by 9, another team can come down, score a touchdown, and back it up to the 10-yard line and try to run it in or pass it in and score 3 and tie the game. So that's kind of interesting. Also, in the USFL, teams will alternate snapping the football from the 2-yard line for 3 rounds if the game is tied at the end of the 4th quarter. Each successful conversion is worth 2 points. After 3 attempts by each team, the one with the most points is the winner. So, if the teams remain tied after 3 rounds, The 2-point attempts will continue on a sudden death basis, with the first team to score wins the game. So again, in the USFL, teams will alternate snapping the football from the 2-yard line for 3 rounds if the game is tied at the end of fourth quarter. The regulation is over. So each successful conversion is worth 2 points. So after 3 attempts by each team, the one with the most points is the winner. And if the teams remain tied after 3 rounds, the 2-point attempts will continue on a sudden death basis, with the first team to score wins the game. Got my Seattle Seahawks football t-shirt on. All right. So, I'm going to leave you guys with a trivia question. And on our next segment on Pro Football Chat, we'll talk about some very great games this year, revenge games, if you will, and some primetime games to really keep your eye out on this year in the NFL. I know I talked about the USFL a little bit. I'm going to give you a trivia question for those of you that are pro football fans, but I'm going to extend this to the USFL. The league was, I believe, from 1983 to 1986, I think. I think it was 3 years, 3 or 4 years maybe. And my question to you is, what famous, or should I say not so famous person, I'm going to say not so famous, you know him, what not so famous person was the owner of the then league known as the USFL? Now, this person is not in ownership anymore of the new USFL. There's somebody different now. But back in 1983, there was somebody that is well known. You see him on TV, you've heard his voice, you know who he is. Who was the owner of the USFL from 1983 to 1986? And the league started off great, but eventually it plummeted because of this person. So who is he? I will give you the answer on the next segment of Pro Football Chat. Thank you guys. And also on the next show, we'll be looking more extensively at the draft. And we're probably going to look at the top 10 picks who I think will come out in the NFL draft, who will get chosen. So we'll take a look at that. And we'll look at some primetime matchup games. And we'll have some other fun stuff. So, thank you guys for joining once again on another segment of Pro Football Chat. I am your host, Freddie Football. Y'all have a good weekend. Y'all enjoy the first USFL game for those of you that are going to watch it. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good week, and God bless. Peace.